Did you know that Erykah Badu and Beyonce have more in common than just hats? They have a man in common, and his name is Yasiin Bey, formerly known as Mos Def. Beyonce and Erykah both worked with Yasiin when he was going by the moniker Mos Def during the early 2000s. Erykah worked with him during her stint in the Soulquarians. You know, in the beginning of the 2000s, the neo soul scene was one of the most popular scenes in R&B. The Soulquarians were Questlove, Bilal, Carmen, D'Angelo, Q-Tip, Talib Kweli, and the late Dilla. They worked on albums of Mos Def, Black on Both Sides, Q-Tip, Amplified, D'Angelo, Voodoo, and of course, Erykah Badu's Mama's Gun. Now let's fast forward to 2023. Erykah Badu is now having her tour. It's called the Unfollow Me Tour, and Yasiin Bey is currently helping her headline some of those dates. Now, while he was on tour, one of his baby mothers, he actually has 6 children. Yes, he has 6 children. Her name is Karima Sorrell, and she's going after Yasiin for the tune of $88,000 for back child support. Yes. And she's asking Live Nation, Ticketmaster, and Badu World to help her get that settlement. Very interesting, huh? Mr. Bey is no stranger to child support payments because in 1996, he was married to his first wife, Maria, and they were married for 10 years and they had 2 of his children. Now, when they divorced in 2006, she was trying to get $10K a month. Yes, $10K a month in 2006. She ended up getting around $8,000. Okay, around that time, neo soul was kind of fizzling out. As you know, Mr. Bey also has done some acting here and there. So yeah, he's no stranger to making large child support payments. In 2005, Yasiin Bey fell in love with a stripper. He married Alana Wyatt within 3 days of meeting her at a Toronto strip club. At the time of this recording, he is still legally married to her. Have you noticed a theme here between the types of women that Yasiin Bey likes to date? Well, let's take a step back. Let's fast forward to the year 2001. During this time, he decided to dip his toe into acting. The neo-soul scene was dying down, and so he decided, probably because of those child support payments, to star in a box office bomb called Carmen, a hip opera. Now, the leading lady in this movie was no other than Beyonce. Yes, Beyonce starred in this movie as well. Now, she wasn't really known for her acting skills at that time, so this was a new scene for her as well. Now, keep in mind, this was well before she dated Jay-Z. She was trying to cultivate an image, a solo image. This was in 2001. Keep in mind, this was before the Destiny's Fulfilled album of '04. So she was trying to cultivate her image as a solo artist. And when you look online to try to find photos of Mos Def and Beyonce together, you can't find any. You can only find 1 or 2 from the promotion of the Carmen hip opera movie. It was a made for TV. MTV put it out. Didn't really do well. It's considered a cult classic among fans, but she really wanted to break away from a more urban appearance. Even though Mos Def is considered a conscious rapper, you know how Beyonce's team is. She really wanted to create an image of a more pop, commercialized image. Because of this secret relationship, Beyonce went into the studio and recorded a song. And during this time, a lot of people believed that this song was allegedly about Mos Def. Can you guess which song that is? This song was the first time Beyonce decided to add a personal touch to her albums. You see, this was her debut album. She was trying to make her mark on the music industry as a solo artist. Don't you find it interesting that she chose something so personal to use as her third single for her debut album? Now, the song uses lyrics that could kind of lead you to believe that she was dealing with a cheater, okay? She was dealing with someone that was taking her through it. And based on the lyrics, it also comes full circle and lets you know what she learned as a consequence from dealing with the F-boy, okay? Next thing I know, I'm dealing with the 3 kids in my home. Soon after hooking up with Mos Def, Beyonce started dating Jay-Z, and we know what happens after that. Can you imagine how Beyonce's music would have been impacted? How different it would have been if she continued to date him? We would have gotten some really juicy songs. But we'll never know.
Say my name, say my name.